both of us share responsibility for dredging. We've been through this numerous times. We've worked with the county very closely on trying to put this together. The problem is there's multiple towns around it. Development has occurred all around the Shark River, so it needs to be dredged. It needs about 100,000 cubic yards of dredge material needs to be taken out of that river to really make it workable long term. Only a small portion of that was caused by Sandy. About 30,000 cubic yards was caused by Sandy.
That's a 44% increase.
Yeah.
Over what it was. So
yeah, exactly. That's still got to come out. We're trying to find, at least try to take that out first.
Right, but it also is the whole river. Now, if you look across the low tide, you can see, you can walk across that river if you didn't sink in the mud that's over there right now. So there's a lot more than 100,000 cubic yards that should come out of there, especially if you can piggyback with the Corps of Engineers.
Right.
We got flooded because of how high the water level of the table is there. It's just like you have a drink, you put more ice cubes in it, it overflows. Right now, more water comes in. We never got anywhere hit like that before. Now, we're afraid to put a new building up. We're invading the V zone. We need more than just 100,000 cubic yards coming out of there.
Yeah, so the major issue we're dealing with, and we're working the county very closely, and the towns around it, trying to figure out right now, is there's no place to put the dredge material. That's the number one issue we've been having for years. We've got money to go do it. DOT's ready to do it. We're ready to do it. It's combined disposal facilities. CDFs, we don't have one. We tried to build one with the county up in the Highlands, a little bit higher up on dry land. That didn't work. We're trying to work with Wall Township right along the coastline.
They won't give up their property.
They won't give up their property. So we're caught in the middle on this whole thing. We're trying to work it through. We still have other options. We're trying to continue to work. It is a priority for us at the end of the day.
Because I saw it wasn't listed on there. You know, it wasn't listed on the channels to be done. I know Wall Township had the site put aside. Matter of fact, we had one of the people from scientists from Rutgers did a study after they put the things there. Came back better than ever after they put the spoils out there and captured it. Right now, like you said, we invest $2 million into a new building, a new basin, or do we,
Sure. Listen, this is a really hard call, and the fact is that I think all of us, the county and the state agencies, DEP and DOT, we're ready to go. We want to do it, and we know it needs to be done. We got to find a place to put this material, and there has been real resistance from some of the towns who don't want the materials, even with the things that you say. There's a psychology. And we see this in the easements for the dune system as well. That people just go do it someplace else, Governor. I think it's a great idea. Not in my house, not in my town. And we need to put pressure on them to do it, which we're trying to do, and we're trying to come up with solutions. And as Bob has said, this is something that's real important to us because we know how badly that particular Shark River needs to be done.
Short term right now, the club I represent will give up some of our property. I know Neptune over there, we've been working with them. They'll give up part of their property to put it right there. Neptune City, Bobby Brown will give up part of his property. Belmar, they used marine over here before. I'm sure they would give up some of their property. You could easily use that for 100,000 cubic yards without going to Wall Township. Don't worry about Wall Township.
If you put some of that together, why don't you sit with Bob afterwards, and we'll set up a meeting to try to cobble this together. And I know the freeholders would be more than happy to help with that.
We've been trying big time to get
to
that point.
So let's everybody get in a room and try to see if we can cobble together enough space to be able to do it. This is not an issue of either we don't want to do it or we don't have the money to do it. This is one of those unusual moments in government where we actually know what we want to do and we have the money to pay for it.
Right.
It's now trying to see where do we put the dredge remains. And if you get a meeting together with our guys in the county that helps to cobble enough of that together, listen, we have no pride of authorship here. We just want to get the job done.
And Governor, one last thing.
Yeah.
Right now, they're pumping it right out of the inlet, and they're going right out towards the ocean right now. That's coming out of the inlet. There's a thing called the Mud Hole right off the shore, about 8 miles off of Belmar right now. That's like one of the best fishing grounds there is. We're talking about they don't want to take it on the beach because there's too much mud. Yet the mud hole out there, that was formed by the river, the Hudson River. All the thing that's come out of New York into the Hudson River, it naturally drains through the mud hole and then out to the Hudson Canyon, which is like a natural progression. We can get in that loop, get the stuff pumped out of here, get into the loop and get it offshore. Right now, I know it's the federal government that's the Corps of Engineers.
That's going to be a long-term discussion with the Army Corps of Engineers that, by the way, will never happen. It just won't. I'm just telling you now. I've been dealing with the Army Corps of Engineers, lovely guys and women, but we're having our hands full getting the dune system built and replenished from Cape May up to the Bay Shore. It's just not going to happen. So I don't even want to give you hope on that. I'll talk to the Army Corps. I would just be
that's what I'm saying.
I'd be absolutely throwing the high hard one by you, okay? It's not gonna happen. So let's work on cobbling together sites that can take these dredge materials. If we can get permission from those places to do it, and we can cobble enough together to take out what we need to take out, I'm all for it. I know the commissioner wants to do it, the DOT commissioner wants to do it. Friel, the director, has come to us any number of times
He's been working
trying to
hard
put
on
it
that.
together. So, you know, we need to get this done, work with us, and let's see if we can try to get it done for you.
So,
Yeah,
how do I get hold
we
of
meet with
that?
him right after. He's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Tackle him. He's gonna have to get out of here. He's gonna have to go by us. Just tackle him. You'll get him. Thank you very much.